This is hard work and dedication. Fuck love, I like them better hating. Told me wait my turn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about freaking time. The Pull a Sword Halloween update is officially here. It came out yesterday, which was October 22nd, and when you guys are watching this video, it is currently October 23rd. So it is quote unquote officially one day after the update was released. Now, I gotten the liberty to play the update as soon as it came out, and I gotta tell you, they put a lot of effort into this Halloween event. I've played a ton of games over these past couple of days, heck, even the past couple of weeks. And a lot of these games, they tend to have Halloween updates, and it's not really Halloween-ish, if you know what I'm saying. But this one here, this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. I could see the work that they put into it. So huge shout outs to the developing crew behind the particular update. Now we got the log information here. I want to go through it. It's a lot to read because there is a lot to see in there. So sit back, relax, turn your captions on if you cannot hear me too well, and make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you're new. And of course, comment down below how far have you made it into Pull a Sword. So it says here, Halloween event 2024. Explore the haunted town and vanquish the 4 different factions that have taken over the haunted town. So there is mummies, there is vampires and Frankenstein particular characters. There's a lot of characters. You'll see when we go over there. I can't really explain what the 4 factions are. It does say here, Haunted Town, and this is part 1 of the Halloween event. 12 event map bosses, 4 event towers, HQ fights, plus 12 limited event swords, plus 4 limited event auras, and plus 12 limited pets. Now, I will tell you guys, when you go into this particular event, ladies and gentlemen, your normal pets that you use, they won't help you. Your normal sword that you use, it won't help you. Your normal aura that you use, it will not help you. Your rings and books, everything that you use in the normal portion of the game will not help you with this event. You need everything that is tied to this event to be equipped. So that does include swords that come with this event, the pets, the auras, everything, all of the bells and whistles that come along with the event. That is what you guys are going to be using and equipping. Now here's a brand new code, the Haunt. You can put this in all capital letters, and you guys will be given a mega potion. So I was kind of hoping that they would give you something for the event. Mega potions and strength potions, it doesn't seem to actually work with the event itself. Now I'm telling you from a point of view perspective. I actually gotten the chance to play it, and I tried using some of my potions. As you can see down here at the bottom of the screen, they're active, but they're actually not doing a goddamn thing. New season 9 rewards. So season 9 stuff is not particularly new, but I'll tell you about it anyway. You got a bunch of new rewards, 4 new season swords, new season shop pets, new craftable pets and auras, etc., etc. Alright, new season pass. Unlock OP rewards in the progressive pass by winning your opponents in the season 9 PvP. You guys already know the situation with the PvP battles. So if you want to have a opportunity of landing on that leaderboard position and getting some of those top of the line rewards, you're going to have to pay to win, buy a lot of energy, buy ×2 in the wins, those things. New pets in the store. They also introduced the new Haunted Pet Pack. So just like the Toy Pack, the Disco Pack, we bought a couple of tiers into that. So I'll show you guys what I got from there. New free pet pack. This pet was actually worth waiting for. It's time consuming. And what else is here? I think that's pretty much it. So times 10 strength event and times 10 wins event. So this is just for the normal portion of the game. This is not tied to the Halloween event. All right, and that's the updated log information. So here's my new sword that I got from the event area. So we're just going to go through and show you guys what we have currently going on. So with swords, you get a couple of swords from this event, and they're actually pretty decent. They're better than the world swords for sure. But they have also a multiplier for event strength. So that's why I'm not using my toy sword, because the toy sword doesn't really give me a multiplier for the event. So here's the first one that we picked up, the Wicked Fang. You can see that it has like this sort of like weird strength multiplier attached to it. That's for the Halloween event. And we have picked up the Mini Trident. This is from the Season Pass. Next sword we have is the Cursed Blade. So you can see the multipliers. They're actually really, really good swords to use outside of the event, but it's more important that you actually equip these if you're looking to get stronger during the event, because you need to fight against a lot of enemies and they do have a lot of strength in there. Then we have the Knight Scythe. Now this one here was actually a free gift. I believe every player should have this. If you guys, if you have ever checked your items in your backpack, you were sent a Halloween gift bag thing, and basically you had to open it up on Halloween when the event was released. So I opened up my pack and I was given this sword here. So having this to start off the event with is actually very, very generous. Then we have the Grave Cleaver here. So this is arguably the best sword to basically discover during the Halloween event, but it's probably not going to be the best sword so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is other updates coming for the event, so just be on the lookout for those things. And we have the Spirit Strike here. So this one is better than the Cleaver, just slightly better, but you can see the difference here, 2.35 as opposed to 2.25. Now, when it comes down to auras, I need to discover more auras in the game, and right now, my best aura, obviously, it comes from a pay-to-win pack. But when it comes down to just regular auras in the game, this is what we have here. So we have the Reforged Aura, which was a crafted aura from the Halloween event, and the Pharaoh's Aura, which is also another crafted aura from the Halloween event. You can also see the multipliers on them, times 1.35 for the Pharaoh, and then times 1.7 for the Reforged. So that's really, really good. Now, when it comes down to trails and medals and rings and books, all those extra, particulars, we haven't gotten anything for those things as of yet in the Halloween event. They also changed the spin the wheel system. So every 15 minutes now, instead of like every 24 hours, you get to spin the wheel, and there's some pretty interesting things here. So there is a raccoon pet in which nobody particularly wants, but if you're doing index purposes, it's a pet to collect. You could try to craft it and see how good it's going to be, but it's never going to be anywhere close to what your current best pet is right now. So everyone's best pet should be around like 40 million. You know what I'm saying? If you have the toy drakes equipped. Then you have this one here, the 1%. Now this is the one that I actually want. The 3-block pet does times 150 million as a base pet. So that's going to be arguably good for any person's team. Now, you have a luxury of getting that every 15 minutes. So, good luck to you guys and your spinning wheel journey. But as of right now, I haven't landed on it. I did get the raccoon pet, and I did get all of these other things here. So you got the regular strength potion, the small winds pack, a small muscle strength pack here. But this is primarily what you want to basically get from the spin the wheel. So it does make you want to stay in the game more often, but don't stress it. There is also a limited time pet here. So this Reaper pet is going to cost you guys a lot of Robux. I really don't recommend it, you know what I'm saying? Um, but if it's something that you might particularly want, then I would say go after it. But look at these particular pets that are here in the Haunted pack. So you have the Ghost P pet here, 250 million on the base stats, and then you have the Ghastly pet here, 600 million. So these pets are way better, and the fact that they're actually, particularly free, it makes it a whole lot easier on your conscience to know that all you have to do is spend a small amount of Robux and you have a significant amount of chance to get it. So look at this sword here, times 92.50. So this one just beats out the toy sword that we picked up in the last pack. There is also a book that does times 60. This Halloween ring, which I do believe is not tied to the event, but it does have a pumpkin head on it, which looks really cool. Does times 55. And then you have this aura here that does times 48. And there's an OP medal. So I managed to get one medal so far, or shall I say two medals. I got times 5 and then times 10. So times 15 is probably the best medal that you guys can get here. There's a bunch of Raven pets here that are not really that great, so this is why I didn't buy the 100 tier. But I'm hoping that, this gets reset and I have another opportunity at getting either one of these pets or maybe these auras, books, or the ring. All right, we did a lot of talking. Now let's go into the event here. I'm sorry for the lag. Like I told people in the last couple of videos, we're dealing with a little bit of a setback. So we're playing from a broke screen laptop that's hooked up to a television monitor. Yeah, it's that sad and depressing for me. So here's the event area. This is what it looks like here. So you're going to come in here, you're going to start swinging, and remember when you come in here, your strength and everything is basically reset because this is a separate event from the rest of the game. Now, you have your first sword here, which is the Wicked Fang. It's going to basically require you to have at least 150 strength. So, that's not going to take you guys too long. Now, one of the positive things is you have the click upgrades. So if you are currently a subscriber to the game, you can automatically buy the best click already. So as you guys can see here, I'm subscribed. It's $6.99 a month, and basically it's worth it. So I don't have to wait around and try to reach the required strength to get all of this. I can immediately just equip the best sword and get tons and tons of strength easily. So that's cool. Then over here you have 3 eggs, which are, somewhat expensive because getting candy, or shall I say getting pumpkins, you don't really get a significant amount until you start reaching like later parts into the event. But the easiest egg, it costs 50 pumpkins. The medium costs 500, and then the best one here costs 10,000. So I haven't even purchased anything from the 10,000 because I haven't even reached 10,000 pumpkins. So yeah, that's somewhat, a bit of a problem. But let's take a look at the pets here. So we got a couple of these pets here. Now, they're in the millions, which is actually pretty damn good. They're in the millions for their multipliers, but here is the strength multiplier here. So times 6 for the Zomnius. It's a Dominus zombie pet. Then you have the Zomboni here that does times 45. I mean, times 4.5, excuse me. Then we have the Mummius here, which is a Dominus mummy pet, times 3.5. They're all different tiers. So you have the Zombonis here, which are legendaries. And then this Mummius is a mythical. We have the Golden Mumzard here. So this is actually pretty cool. And you can also see that ghostly pet from the pack that I mentioned. So this one's 750 million. So that is literally my strongest pet in the entire existence of my career playing pull-a sword. I've never had like a pet stronger than 750 million. This is insane. So you should have seen my face when I got this pet. Oh man. It was lit up like a Christmas tree, bro. I kid you not. All right, I digress. Those are the pets that I got so far. So once you get past the sword and you defeat the particular enemy that's over here in front of the gate, you have a very, very nice cutscene where you see all of the monsters and creatures come to life. They come from out of the ground, they come from up in the sky. It is amazing the cutscene that they had. Like, look at this. And there's a full moon, by the way, in here. So what you simply want to do is just basically walk up to the enemies. You hold down E to fight them, and you can turn on your auto fight capabilities here just to save you some time. They disappear, turn to dust sometimes, and out of the ground rises a sword, and then you have to pull that sword from time to time. And then the enemies, they respawn just like that. So there's a mummy. Then you have the Sand Lord over here. So you can see the strength difference over here. This one is at 5,000. And look at that. The auto fight features are already enabled. You can see the pumpkins that we earned from it. And then there's the sword that I mentioned. You go up to the sword if you need to pull it. But if you already have it, you already crafted it, you don't necessarily have to pull it. But you do get extra pumpkins just by doing so. All right, so here is another enemy over here. So we have the Cursed Pharaoh. So this is actually my first time facing off against him. So let's see how we do. Well, of course, we can smack him very easy. We get +8 pumpkins, and there was no sword for him. Now here is the mummy's house. In order for you to complete the mummy house tower, you need mummy keys. So you have to defeat mummy enemies, and there is a slight chance of you getting a key from them. Alright, now I do believe there's another enemy over here somewhere. They usually hide. So I can't find any in this server. Let's go in this direction. So we defeated the mummy guy. Alright, let's go over here. So we got another enemy over here. So we have the Warlord. The Welded Warlord, aka cartoonish Frankenstein here. So we're going to go ahead and defeat him. You can see his strength is at 100k. Very easy. He turns to dust. And let's see if a sword rises out the ground. Okay, we got 20 pumpkins that time from defeating him. No sword has arisen. But speaking of a sword, here is your next sword right here. The Spirit Strike. 1.5 million strength is recommended to fight this sword. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, thanks to the, well, there's still some resistance, but thanks to the recent updates to the game, they added the feature where you can just defeat an opponent, depending on how strong you are, in one strike instead of having to click multiple times. So I love that feature. So we can continuously do this here. You know what I'm saying? Like if we wanted to grind pumpkins, we can continuously do this, and this is going to give us 13. So that's not really that great, you know what I'm saying? Because we picked up 20 from defeating that cursed pharaoh. Then over here you have the Frankenstein house. This is going to require zombie keys. So you have different keys. You have a mummy key, you have a zombie key. So I believe that's probably the factions. Now the towers, they only go up to 10 floors. So let me just do this for the sake of this video here, just to show you how the tower functions. We got one key left here. So you have opportunities of getting these particular things here. So you have all of these pieces that need to be crafted here. Then you have this aura, and you have this Grim Stitch sword, in which it needs to be crafted. We didn't get a bunch of those. We weren't lucky enough, I suppose. But look at the amount of pumpkins I get just by going up the 10 floors of the tower. Plus 15, plus 17. So just imagine if you were to have to, you know, like, if you were to have, like, a couple of boosters equipped for this event, you know, ×2 with pumpkins, or an increased luck for loot. That would go bananas with this freaking update, bro. I'm literally just waiting for that to be introduced. I feel like it's coming. We're at plus 40 on the pumpkins right now. And look at this. His strength is going up and up. Now we're reaching plus 100. So this is definitely the way to go when you're looking for a specific grinding method here. Okay, so we actually got to do a little bit of clicking here because he's relatively stronger than us. Just, just by a slight touch here. And then we have the sword, which is going to be the final thing to pull. This is going to be kind of tough. It's at 10 mil, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I could do it. I'm a pay to win guy. I pay to win, so let me win. I'm spamming the shit out of my trackpad right now. Almost there, almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gimme, 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 gimme. I have an auto clicker, but then I have to like open up the file just to actually open up the auto clicker. I don't have time to do all of that. So there we go. We got it defeated. We got 250 on the pumpkins. Look at how much we came out of it with 837 pumpkins. And of course, we got another piece for the Grim Stitch sword. So now all we need is about 8 more pieces. But of course, we're going to need like 8 more keys. That was literally our last key. Oh, man. All right. This guy has a lot of strength, bro. God damn. That's another thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love when the games introduce like a new update or it's a brand new release of a game. I love that feeling. But then there's people that are like this guy right here that destroys that feeling. Like, bro, the update just came out yesterday. How are you that strong already? Like, bro, calm down. Like, calm down, bro. There's literally no leaderboards for the event so far, so there's no need for people to be going that hardcore in the game. Like, just chill, bro. All right, so over here we got Frankenstein. Have I fought him? I don't think I fought him, but we can fight him. We got 7.1 million. He got 2 million, so that's pretty easy. 70 tokens, not bad. Okay, so the Grave Cleaver. Oh, okay, so we may have fought him. Memory is kind of foggy right now. Alright, so we got 70 from defeating him, and then plus 35 by pulling the sword. So that's a grand total of 105. That's amazing. Alright, so we need to fight other enemies now. Okay, let's see. Okay, this guy. The Endbringer here, aka the Headless Horseman, Pumpkin, whatever you want to call it, even though he's not headless, but he has that aesthetic. 1.5 billion recommended, so we're not even going to attempt to try. So that guy, in order to get to this next section here, we have to defeat him. So there's probably going to be another cutscene for that. Okay, so we got these Dark Blade, Dark Duke vampires here, aka Dracula. Let's see if we can defeat this guy. What's happening right now? What is this? Why? What was that standoff? That was weird. Alright, let's see if we can defeat him. At 7.1 mil, this is a bit tough, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm definitely dealing that damage. Oh yeah, we gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. Come on. Let me spam a little harder here. Come on. Hit the dirt. Plus 300? Holy shit. And there's a vampire aura. And here is the vampire strike sword. No way. Oh, I gotta pull this bad bitch. I gotta pull this. This might actually help. Come on. Come on, little Mickey Mouse. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Spam, spam, spam. Go, 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 go. And it's done. We got plus 500 and we got a vampire key. Holy shit, dude. How many do we need for that? Oh, that was tough. I definitely need to grind more strength so that way it's not so hardcore on my end, because that was a lot of spamming on my freaking thumb pad or trackpad. Man, how many do we need to craft that? Okay, so Grim Stitch, 2 out of 10. The Rap Piecer here, we need 6 of them. Vampire Strike, we need 12. Of course, they will up the freaking scale with that one. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is crazy. And then it doesn't even stop there. Look at this one. The Evil Tyrant, 50 million recommended to defeat him. That guy has 400 million. So the Vampire House is the hardest thing to face off against because these guys probably have the most strength. Okay, so we have Dracula over here, just sneaky, real sneaky. I didn't even see him sitting there for a second. 250 recommended to defeat him. Here's okay, Dark Duke is back over here again. All right, so that's pretty much all of the enemies. Oh, wait, there's the third sword. So the Astral Rod, 200 million. Oh, man, this is going to be a tough mission, bro. I have my work cut out for me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is only part 1 of the Halloween event. So just imagine what part 2 and possibly part 3 is going to look like. Man, oh, man. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Once again, please put on your captions if you can't hear me. I'm trying to shout as loud as I can. The headset is not that great. All right. But if you have understood what I said and you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. And of course, comment down below in the comment section. I do reply to my comments. I want to thank you guys so very much for your continuous love and support. Make sure to subscribe. We're sitting at 823 subs on this channel. The next milestone is 900. Then the ultimate milestone would be reaching 1,000 subs on a smaller channel with a bunch of setbacks. Are we capable of reaching that? Do you guys believe in me as much as I believe in you? Let me know in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, peace.
Another one.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Matter how I do it, I just tryna make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on the dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. Who this guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me. And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.